Okay. So when this was recorded, I'll admit I didn't go live public. And I don't think that's a requirement. I don't think it's a show of bravery or something to like both go live and do it public from the jump. Like, mm, yeah. So I have a lot of stories I need to tell and nobody to tell them to right now. So I'm gonna tell them to my computer because this is my imaginary friend. But the cool thing is that sometimes someone else will also see the imaginary friend. So yeah, I am in the process. I At first I thought, oh, I'll get everything all set and then I'll go live. No, fuck it. Like I think it'll help me. I always talk myself through setting up, so I'll just fucking record it. And basically kind of how I feel when I'm um kind of blogging, I guess, to the computer is I feel as though I am speaking as if like one of my good friends or my partner or my daughter or somebody was there and had the time and opportunity and interest and curiosity to listen. Um and yeah, basically it's just something that's missing in for so many of us is just uninterrupted blocks of time together. Whoever that is, like that's will probably forever be one of my hugest fucking regrets during the years I was a single mother is that I did not very often spend just really long stretches of time with my kid. And and the stretches of time that we did spend together were often in the context of like life business, and our lives were really hard at that time, like at like extreme levels. So we never all we had were the hard times and never had opportunity for reconnection. And so now I feel as if I am on the receiving end of, somebody I really want to spend time with, in this case, my partner. Um, and he just really loves to do stuff out of the house. He loves to be social. He has his own interests, and all of that is great. um, but I am extra tender because we've been not on the same wavelength for more than a week now, it kind of feels like, and that uncomfortable place of not kind of knowing where I don't know where he's at and what he thinks and what he feels and what he's gonna do next. Like I have no idea on that, and I'm only just figuring out for myself what it is for me. And my habit typically is to force um to try to like, let's talk about it now. Like I'm uncomfortable, so let's talk about it. But no, I want to actually behave in the way that I imagine I would if I felt resourced to do so. So I'm pretending, but it's working out all right. Basically, I'm thinking myself through what to do next. Um so that I don't respond the same way because we have a pattern that I want to break. So, yeah, I'm gonna just start blubber blabbering while I set things up. I'm gonna do this from bed. Okay, this is all right. So this is the computer I will work on, but I'm recording on it for now because it's the easiest to set up and it actually has a little bit of battery power. I'm so excited because I know it won't be long before I will come into the possession of a um, fairly like fairly new really solid laptop, replacement Mac laptop that has a wonderful battery life and travels easily, but also has a nice big screen. Like I know something like that's going to come my way soon. Maybe an iPad Pro, like what an iPad Pro? No, no, never mind. Anyway, I know it will come my way soon, and I also just yeah feel I'm mildly disappointed that I keep getting myself equipment that has poor battery life. I don't know what. Anyway, not getting into that. That's not what I want to focus on. Not at all. All I want to focus on. Okay, so first I'm tidying my bed. I like to. I have all this. This is my favorite material. It's like nubby. Uh, I love this. It feels so good. And then the other side of this blanket is really, really nice too. Nice softness. And this blanket also happens to be like the epitome of the childhood blanket I've been looking for forever. Ever since I stopped using it. Okay. So next, what do I do next? All right, I want to figure out. So I know some of the activities I want to do, so I need to be set up and prepared for that. Is I want to be sit up comfortably in bed. Yes, in bed, because I want lots of flat space. So I need to make sure I have flat space. I have to make the bed. Okay, that's one. Oh, and I need more pillows. Okay, that will make it comfortable. Great. I need more water. I don't need to write this down. It's going to come to me. I need something to put the computer on, and I'm going to have two computers, one to record with and one to work on. This one has the big monitor, so it will be the one I work on. Because today was just too fucking amazing of a day for me not to tell the stories as they're fresh, because I hate like forgetting. So I have to remember I don't have to do it all in order, because if I try to do it in order, I'll have a really hard time telling the stories. Okay, I need these. First one is yarrow, pink and golden yarrow, and then just yarrow. Bummer thing that happened today is I accidentally super glued a something I was trying to fix with super glue. I accidentally super glued it to the table that I was doing it on. Just so happens that the table is a custom made piece by my partner, and you know, he knows how to fix it, but now it's required to be fixed. That's not time that he has to just like, anyway, I'm bummed. Hopefully it really won't be a big deal. It's really dumb. Okay, so I need two computer chargers. I love how often I get to tell people how much I appreciate electricity. And today the way that showed up was really funny, because it was during my morning driving shift, and well, I'll have to look at my phone to actually see when it actually was, but anyway, anyway, it was morning, and it's raining, and it's a beautiful spring day. Those are just like context clues. Whatever. Okay. Ooh, maybe I want the hot pad. I need the hot pad and have the hot pad on my lap. Cause I feel a little chilly and I don't wanna be chilly, so I'm gonna put that on my lap. Oh, cool. And now I found some things I forgot I had, which is a cozy blanket, which I'll probably want, and a body pillow, which will come in handy to make the comfy spot over there. Hot pad. By the way, a present from my friend Diana, who I'm doing stuff with lately, because I like to, because I can. All right, you. Oh, you dead. You dead. All right. Get some water. Okay. All right. Okay. What was it? Oh, I think I was about to tell that story. Wow, I got another tip. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. No, thank you. I am not going to drive. No, I've done all the driving I need to do today. Okay, so says I was online for 4 hours, but I definitely was not driving for 4 hours. I wasn't driving for Lyft for 4 hours. I may have been online, but I actually worked less than that. Did 11 rides, and I actually got the most men that I've seen in a really long time. I'm not sure why it was so different today. Anyway, it used to be 1 out of every 10 and sometimes even less, but today I had a lot of them. Okay, let's go to the morning. Oh, yeah. 178.71, 11 rides. That's great. I'm happy when my average is at least 10, but that's $10 per trip, but that's all right. First trip, 709. I don't know if I'm going to remember that one. That's fine. Oh, the first one took me right from my area to downtown, which I loved that, and gave me time to get gas, which was great because I was almost out. And today was a higher than usual mileage day. So I got $5 on that one, and then the next trip. I guess I'm not going to remember them specifically, maybe in order. Anyway, that's not going to work. Okay, the quick one, the one that was like some of the quickest, almost $20 I've ever made. I This was an afternoon. It was $5 per ride, once it's completed, plus the fare and tip or whatever. And so, of course, I love short trips. I want them to be close to the rider. I want to be, close to pick them up, and I want to be close to drop them off. And I got one that was 2 minutes to pick up and 2 minutes to drop off, and I was like, "Fuck yes, give it to me." And so I go 2 minutes to pick these guys up, and it's a rainy day, and they walk up, and I see their conference badges, and they're inappropriately dressed for the weather, and one of them is like youngish. He's probably in his 30s and still kind of buff, and I don't know. And then the other guy is probably in his 40s, and my guess is more pudgy guy is married, and buff guy is not yet. Maybe he's no, I think he's single. I have nothing to base that on. I'm just guessing. Anyway, so these two guys walk up, and they're kind of laughing, and they're like, "So we have a crazy request." Like, well, try me. It's probably not as crazy as you think. And they're like, "Well, we didn't realize how close Denny's was." And I was like, "Denny's across the street?" They're like, "Yeah." But then we realized that, we didn't want to just cancel on you, and it's raining, so we figured we'd just go ahead and come get in the car. It's like, all right, great. I'll take you around the block. But we were all just laughing, and They were I don't remember what they were talking about, but they were like, "We need to go play video poker," and then we were talking about, how I was in Maui when I was young, and then we went to Alaska, and I'm like, "I don't have electricity or a house," or and they were like, "What?" I don't know, it was just really silly and, lighthearted and funny, and we all were having a good time. And then, I'm hanging out in the Denny's parking lot with them for a few minutes. They're finishing whatever story they're telling, and I will admit that I was a little distracted when I was kinda completing the ride. So it's possible I did something wrong on the app, but, um, yeah, the guy in the back, the young guy, he was like, "Oh, yeah, do you take cash tips?" Like, "Of course I take cash tips." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And then I think what happened is he looked at his wallet and realized he didn't have any smaller bills. And what he did have is a 10. And he asked the guy, he's like, "Can you break this?" And he was like, "No." And so finally he's like, "Well, here you go." So he gave me a $10 tip in cash, which was really nice and is not all that common. I did get a $15 tip yesterday from a bride. That was awesome. There's good stories from yesterday too. Um, anyway, so he gives me a $10 tip, and I just got $5 on the trip, and I was supposed to get a fare of like 350, but I think because the trip was so short, they think that I canceled it. So I've argued that one, and we'll see what comes back. That was just really weird. Uh, All right. So that was one story. So I didn't actually quite I thought I made 18, but then I see that Lyft didn't pay me for the trip itself. So hopefully they'll make it right. But right now it's more like 15. Um yeah, no, it's exactly 15. It's exactly 15. Still $15 to drive a couple of guys across the street and laugh the entire time. Worth it. Um uh so that was one. Okay, another one. Um Uh, I it is rare that I get a cancellation or a no-show fee, and that is because most people don't make me wait anymore. Almost never do I have to wait. And today I was waiting at an address in Northwest Portland on like Northwest Hoyt, and I think this was 14th. I don't remember for sure, but this is a busy street, and then it was Hoyt, and I'm waiting, and he's not coming and his time's almost up, and so there's 1 minute left, so I try to call because we have to call before we can claim him as a no-show. Doesn't answer, which is almost nobody does. So I tried, he didn't answer. As soon as the no-show comes up, I hit it, drive away. I was bummed because that would have been another trip that I would have gotten a $5 bonus on. Plus, there was like a surge on top of that. So basically, it cost me. He by him no showing, I missed out on at least um, I don't know, at least $15 more for a variety of reasons that would have added up anyhow. So I was annoyed. So I go drive away. I'm maybe a minute or 2 away. I get in a call. I'm like, "Great, it's 2 minutes away." And then I realize it's the same guy. So I go back and I'm waiting. And then I see message me on our way down. Okay, good. All right, fine. And then right before his time is up, oh, my friend forgot his phone. And I'm like, okay, I'm fucking annoyed. I'm not going to cancel because he did communicate. He's on his way. Sometimes people need a little more time. I'm not going to be a butthead about it. Um, and so they come down, I start the trip, and I look back in front of me before I pull away, and there's like not a shopping cart. It was some form of cart in the middle of the street all of a sudden, in the middle of Hoyt, right where like where somebody would take a left and would not probably see it and would nail it because it's in the middle of the street. Um, and so I'm just sort of mystified, and I'm just saying out loud, like, "That wasn't there." And I'm like, "That wasn't there." Right before I turned around to talk to them, it wasn't there, and then it was. And, I was, like, 2 car lengths away from it, and anyway, so I pull up, and I'm looking for traffic, and I'm looking at this cart, and I'm looking for traffic. I'm like, "I think we should move it. I think that's dangerous." But I'm kinda just processing out loud. And we go ahead and cross the street, and he's like, "You know what? You're right. I think we should move it." So I pull over, he goes and moves it, um, and then, proceeds to spend the rest of the trip. It was a youngish, I think it was a youngish man and a slightly older man, like maybe an uncle, maybe a big brother. I don't know. I wasn't actually looking carefully enough to know how old they were, but older, younger. And the older one was like, I got to listen in on what I feel like was a model conversation from an older man to a younger man about how to just kind of like reality checking what he saw in this some woman. I know nothing about the situation. Just know that he was saying, "Well, I saw this, and this is what I imagine could have been happening." I don't remember his words, but this is just the essence. And and essentially he like gave a really balanced like view of that was really supportive of her, as well as perhaps like pointing out some areas where maybe um it made sense that it was annoying to the guy or whatever. Like it just was, I don't remember the details, I just remember going, this is what I wish happened more often. Eh, and that an older man is talking to a younger man and kind of giving him a clear-eyed view of what's really happening and some ideas on how to respond in a healthy way. And that wasn't a long trip. I it was only like 10-15 minutes, but I am so glad I got to overhear that conversation. um Now, yeah, hope nobody like takes this as some sort of crazy assumption. 'Cause seem like there's a lot of sensitivity around this, but I will note that it was two black men, and so there was a part of me that was thinking, I have certainly heard that it seems like a thing where in black communities there aren't enough black like mature role models in for the men, and getting to witness an example of that, of it being actually what the ideal is being true, at least in this situation, in this conversation, in the snippet that I heard. It was exactly what we would hope would happen, period. But particularly powerful as it was happening in the context of a black man relationship. So that was pretty cool. I would definitely say not only like us having that really easy, like, "Wait a minute, I think we should do something. Yes, I think you're right. Hey, I'm gonna go do it." That was just like the easiest, like, superhero move I think is possible because based on the location and the visibility and everything going on, that would have been an accident. That would have caused some damage somewhere. Something would have happened, that would have bumped somebody out. So we we just quickly collaborated, not a bunch of talking, just fucking did it. And this success, that we have no idea what the impact will be, but obviously it is, someone now is not going to have a shit experience because we took care of that little block, and and then just went on our merry way. And I just love that. I mean, I just love that because oh, and the other day I put a fire out. Wasn't a very big fire, but that's not the point. It would have become a big fire. Um, so I love all these like good Samaritan opportunities I'm getting lately. Um, so yeah, I was coming home from rideshare driving, and I had dropped somebody off. And as I turned off this major street onto a side street, I looked and thought, I see smoke coming up from underneath that tree over there. Go ahead, drop the person off, come back the same way. And yeah, there's definitely something on fire in that little plot of dirt underneath that tree. Uh, and I had to kind of look around, and I didn't look very carefully at the building. I just thought, like, it looks abandoned. I didn't look carefully at all, but I just assumed it's abandoned. I'm going to do something about it. I see nobody around. I saw somebody walk right by it without paying attention. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do something. Can't just let this fire start. Um, I was wearing inappropriate shoes for this behavior, so I should not have done it, but I did stomp on it first, and then some of the, like, sawdust was kinda kicking up, and I was like, "Oh, shit, that was a bad choice." I didn't get burned, but the potential was there. Uh, and, um and then so then I stomped it out, and then that was and I spread it, with my shoes, which was fine, and then realized that's not working, it's not effective enough. It's helping, but not effective enough, and, so I went and got my water bottle and, put it up was, kinda wetting it down, and I think it was pretty much out. And then the door opens, and this gal comes out with a bucket a bucket of ice and water. I'm like, "Oh, awesome. You had this handled." I didn't even think to ask if anybody was already on this. I just pulled over and saw there was a fire and put it out. And this old dude, I can barely hear him. I'm on Lombard, for fuck's sake. It's loud. And I think the gist of what he was saying was, like, "You really just saw a fire and pulled over and put it out?" "Yes, that's what I did." "Wow, you're amazing." And I'm thinking, I did the decent human thing, and I'm, a stand out human being. Okay. Thank you for recognizing, but I really wish that wasn't, like, so noteworthy that somebody saw a fire and pulled over and put it out. Anyway, I'm really glad I put that fire out. I don't know what would have resulted, but this would have been a case where I would have seen the results because I drive by this place all the time. And so I would have seen, did that tree continue to be on fire or not? In this case, I would have seen that the fire had obviously been put out because I would see no damage because the ice would have taken care of it. So, yeah, that's interesting that on the one hand, I didn't do anything wrong by pulling over and putting the fire out. Um, but I probably also didn't necessarily have to take full responsibility for it because I don't know. I was like, well, it's small. I can do it. I didn't see the point actually in going and talking to people. I was like, I'll just fucking put it out. I don't think it's going to take more than a couple minutes. And it didn't. That's the other point. It was just easier just to fucking put it out than to go ask somebody if they're on it. Didn't need words. I just stomped it out. I feel like I'm having a lot of, is allegory the right word? A lot of allegory experiences. Mm. Okay, so what I'm excited to do is basically I have all this. I've been recording all these conversations with my friends, and because I'm alone tonight, I can play with my friends and put conversations together that I've had with different people at different times. Um, this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. All right, so I am looking for something specific. It is a power cord. That is what I am looking for. Is a power cord. Where is my power cord for the little computer? Is that buddy? What am I gonna eat for dinner tonight? I don't know. Okay. Still looking for the cord. Don't know where I'll put it. Man, for fuck's goddamn sake, where the fuck is my. Well, I mean, I guess my big computer does have battery enough. Okay. I guess I really don't need it. Because I doubt I will need it longer than the battery. I don't know. Okay. Or I'll find the other cord. It's probably not far. I don't know why I would struggle finding it. Okay. All right, more stories from today. My last trip in the morning, I wasn't planning on accepting. But because I was tired and I was ready to go home, and I had more than made my um, um, minimum goal, and but I was kind of far from home, and so I got a trip that was going to take me downtown. So like, actually, you know what? I'm going to take it. Let's do it. I don't need that much alone time. And it was a young gal, young, probably in her 30s, and we were just east of a neighborhood that I used to live in, and What? Oh no, what was that? Shoot. I don't know what that was. Oh, I hope it didn't get lost. Oh, I have no idea what that meeting was. All right. What? Okay, I'm on Wi-Fi. Okay, shoot. Then this computer. All right, so I'm gonna have to wait until Zoom is done doing its thing on this computer before I can record on it. So I guess I'll keep recording on that one while this one is charging up. And I'll also finish setting up the bed, and then I got to go get some food and smoke and get ready to do some video editing. Okay. Oh yeah, I was thinking about just setting up my phone, wasn't I? Oh yeah, that was part of the plan. That was the idea. Well, what about that? Should I try that again? Well, how would I do it? I don't know. God damn it. Ah, it's too complicated. I just wanna. It's just too complicated. That's funny. I cannot say that word that right now. That is hilarious. Okay. Okay. So one of the things I learned today that I thought was super interesting was that one of the, I don't know, traits perhaps of uh, whatever you might call divine masculine is initiation, like starting whatever it is, the initiator. And the feminine, um, uh, the divine feminine, his natural response is actually responsiveness. So essentially responding to whatever the masculine is initiating. Um, and, so by that line of belief, thought, by that line of thought, if the woman is, or the, no, no, if the divine feminine is, is, if the if the person embodying the divine feminine, if they're getting all like all over the place and not particularly well able to communicate very well, or not feeling heard or understood, then then it is likely that the person that is in that interaction embodying the divine masculine, uh, it is quite likely that they are initiating something that is not what probably either of them want, but the response is what's happening in the feminine, and so uh, the point being, if the person in the masculine position in the um, connect what in the conversation, uh, if they don't like what's happening, they need to ask themselves, what did they initiate? How, in what way did their presence or their actions or whatever initiate this response from the feminine? And the context that I first heard that, that I heard that today was um, someone asking a woman of, well-known woman in this kind of arena. I'm not going to name her because I don't want it to be distracting. So he asked her, "Do you think that a woman, because they are being gendered, but do you think a woman can come into her divine feminine without the presence of men or divine masculine?" And she's like, "No, they actually can't." And he's like, "Wow, that's not going to go over well." And she's like, "I know." And he said, "Well, can the divine masculine come into, you know, embodiment? Can a man learn to embody his divine masculine without women?" And she said, "Yes." "And do you want to know why?" And I said, "Yes, of course." And she said, "Because the men are the initiator. That's why they can start it. They're the initiator." And then the woman, the feminine, is able to step into the feminine by responding. Um, and a response is different than a reaction. And so, yeah, I think those become pretty easy to tell the difference between. Um, okay. So I bet this will be done when I come back. I do have a lot of battery. Should I just? Oh, I'm not done setting up. That's right. I'm going to reset this when I am done setting up. Ooh, I have this over here. I could use that. I should use that. Okay, Mr. Next guy on. Okay, so I light things up a little bit, probably. Cool, we're in the dark outside, and then any stories I trying to tell be basically in the dark. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I'm fixing set the other side of the bed. This is probably where I'm going to sit, probably over here. My mom gave me this once. I think it's real cute. I keep my colored pencils in it. Yeah, colored pencils and pens and stuff. Oh, no, please be nice, Toe. Please be nice. Okay. I'll finish getting my things so I can sit back down for a little bit. I promise. Oh, good. It's pretty benign. Excellent. All right. Oh, yeah, still making that flat over there. All right, so I will have notebooks I'm going to want. I need a pen. Basically, once I sit down, I kind of don't want to have to get up again. I mean, I will, but I'm not going to bring everything in the world over here. Okay. And at some point, I'm going to decide, should I be playing video games or drawing or painting or something? Or should I keep on playing with my videos? Probably keep playing with my videos because I think it's pretty fun. Something I think about almost all the time, so I might as well get on it. Oh shit, I gotta do my pills. Damn it, I got to do my pills, and that's not something I want to do, so I'm gonna have to get to that now. Shit, I'm knocking things sideways and silly all over. Okay. I'm not going to complete the project right now because I don't think that's necessary all the time. I don't need to complete. I don't have to do the whole week. I can just put this one, it's gabapentin. I take 500 throughout the course of an evening and night. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. All right. So what I try to do is take the first one or two, somewhere between 6:30 and 7:30, and I'm going to go ahead and take 2. And it's Thursday, so I'm going to put these in Thursday. And now I know how many I have already taken. And that's I will come back and do the rest of the clothes later. These are only time-sensitive ones. So that is both important and urgent, but not the most urgent in this moment. Most urgent is getting myself set up so I can start playing with my friends. And get some food. Gotta get some food. Okay. Hot pad, I don't know if I'm gonna use you, so I'm gonna put you down here and you're not plugged in, so there we go. Ooh, there's that body of the goddess pictures that I wanted to collect. Okay. I took some funny pictures and I do want to share them. Okay, let's turn that magic device on. Okay, good. You're at 70%. All right, so let's see here. So I've got notebooks. Oh, I do not have both my planners. I might not even use these, but I gotta have them handy just in case. Just in case. Actually, I'm gonna keep them all contained in this bag. And they're not having to get picked up later. Okay. I'm gonna put, oh, I haven't flattened that yet. Okay. Something that is so super cool is I have electricity in here. And it's actually just a teeny bit chilly. So I got to turn on the electric heater, which takes like pretty much no effort. Okay, so let's see here. What am I gonna want? I'm gonna want to be able to sit here. Ooh, I think I am gonna want the hot pad because I am feeling some aches and pains. Yes, I am. Period is about to, it's kind of starting. I'm just getting going. Okay, so I'm gonna test run. See how this goes. Okay. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put the one that's recording. Okay, well, it's gonna get dark. Anyway, okay, let's see. So I need to set some time boundaries. Don't know when my partner's coming, but that's fine. I can just talk or not talk or do whatever the fuck I want as long as I want. I should take a shower before 9. I'll take a shower before 9. It is right now 7:34. I have time to play. Okay. So let's see. I have that set. I almost need to like share screen. Let's see. Can I share screen? We have signed you out. Oh, interesting. So I am streaming still on YouTube, right? I am. Okay, that's fine. As long as this is working. Oh, but that means I can't share the screen. Oh, well. Well, it's just damn cute is what it is. Because I want to edit this. Got it. I want to edit this video of Lindsay and I. And I don't know why the transcription keeps not working, but we have really funny pictures on here. Oh, right. I don't want to do this one on Clipchamp anymore. Okay. So let's just delete that. Just delete it. We're gonna do something shorter. I have a little short video that I will try on Clipchamp because right now I'm a little annoyed. Oh, look, we got Ayana and her trees. Let's get some Ayana and her trees going. And then where are you? Okay. And then let's see if the video of Tom has finished. Loading. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna close this one because it's just, I don't know. All right, let's go here. Okay, there you go. Look for live. I know you were here, so where are you?
go. You ready to be downloaded? No! When you gonna download? Okay, fine. Fine, fine. All right. Okay, so that idea will just have to come later. So this is an old video of Ayana talking about trays. And I'm sure there'll be some stuff that I'll edit out. Yeah, I just want to see it because I think it'll be real sweet to show her. And then I also have some real good videos of her where we're talking about stuff. And then there's the body of the goddess. Oh gosh, I gotta get back on track. So I've got multiple videos going right now. And what I was gonna say, now I'm done with that. Okay, so let's work in.
So it looks like I have two different, okay, I'm going to stop this one. This one, just, how do I stop it? Where'd that go? Damn it, I don't understand what's happening now. Well. Okay. What is this? Okay. I need to get some food. That needs to become top priority. I just really want to play with this video. So the thing that I was loving is there's this little tiny picture. I don't know how these little pictures are ever chosen, but I'm going like this. And I mean, Lindsay can't quite tell what she's doing. I think she's having a snack, but I'm like being super dramatic. But then, yeah, but the pictures from that one are, oh, we're adorable. We're still adorable. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like it starting just sort of in the middle of a conversation. Let's see. Should I? Can I take out pauses and shit? Oh, so annoying. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm sure there's got to be some that I can cut. I don't think we talked about this the entire time. Okay, good. This is all tech stuff. Okay, yeah, we can.
Wait, how do I split it? Shit, what the hell? What the hell? Oh no, are we not in the reel? We're not. Okay, how do I get it to go in a reel?
Mhm. Oh, convert. There it is. Oh my God. From. Oh, create reel from. Okay, let's see here. Well, yes, I want to shorten this, but okay. I guess. Oh wait, no, I better. How do I end? Stop it. What if I just do that? I'm just gonna focus on this one. Okay, so we got to talking about lots of other stuff, which is really cool actually. There's a lot of really good work here, but I really want to focus on the I want to focus on the autism stuff. Okay, so we're taking out some of this mom story. Okay, I don't want to go. I do want to go to the other thing. Oh, I've already got it down to under an hour. That's good. I don't know, honey buns. Okay, so I probably have cut out the main things. Oh wait, no. I don't worry about the giver. No, I'm gonna leave it. That's so interesting. Okay, I think I can take out the stuff. Kai, I want to go do something else. This isn't what I want. Okay, now we'll come down to more editing, the actual editing. Hey, does this one not take out? I don't know what pin means. I'm probably gonna have to learn how to do this shit. Ooh, let's check out this computer and see if it's done doing what it was gonna do. Can I get it set up now or no? Oh, it went to sleep again, and so stopped converting. So I guess I gotta keep it awake so it can finishes doing the thing. It'll probably stay awake long enough to finish it now. Okay. Has to go get some food, and then I think what I'm going to work on is, gosh, I don't know. There's so many things I want to work on. I just gotta pick something and just fucking do it. Just gotta pick it and do it. I think it is. I wish I could find those Azaria videos. Well, I guess I just picked something else. I just could pick different ones. I could work on, let's see, these. I just don't understand. Okay, we're gonna go away from that one, and I'm getting really hungry. Definitely need to go eat something. Okay. In this now.